What's up, everyone? Welcome back to some CMS2021. I gotta make sure my mic is on, and in this game, I received a very special email. I'll pop a picture of the email up on the screen right now. And the email goes as follows. So I got an email from the emergency department of the city. Disclaimer, this is all fictionary. I did not actually get any real life emails. This is just purely in the game. So don't come after me. But I received an email and they needed a very fast car, like a very fast civilian car to carry people if ambulances can't get to them. And we need a very fast transplant organ car that you can put organs in and they have to get rushed to the hospital. So we need a very small, agile car, and I'm thinking of a agile, big, powerful SUV. So 2 cars in this special today. Let's go see if we can find them. All right, here again. We've got both cars up and running. Well, not running, but the body panels are all good. They've been tinted. They're the same color. Now all we got to do is order 2 twin-turbo 4-liter V8. One should be rated for 500 horsepower. The other one should be rated for 550. But obviously, they're not going to be your standard motors. Both of them are probably going to be rated for 1,000 horsepower each. So just wait for that. I think the Vantage is going to have slight bit more horsepower than the Vantage, but than the DBX. But the DBX is probably going to have like 950, 960, and the Vantage is probably going to have like 1,010. Like those minute differences, but they're still all very high performance, high powered cars. So let's go ahead and get those engines ordered. So I went to the junkyard and picked up these 2 babies. I just realized they're the same color. We got this Aston Martin DBX. I feel like it should be the mobile ambulance looking thing. It's quite luxurious. I feel like there's a bunch of space in the back for people to do CPR or whatever the hell. It's also very fast. It's got a 4-liter twin-turbo V8, making around 500 horsepower. It's got a big trunk. It's all-wheel drive, so you can get to anywhere it wants. Right? It's 543 horsepower. It's a 4-liter V8. And I chose this car for the organ transplant thing because it's a small, nimble sports car, race car. It's the same motor as the DBX over there, just slightly down-tuned a bit because it's a small car. That 503 horsepower motor is tuned specially for this vehicle. So yeah, we're gonna increase that. But honestly, I think they're the same color. The DBX looks like it's in a little bit better of a shape. So let's get to disassembling that one first. And then we'll disassemble the the Vantage. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Don't forget the fenders. These are actually steel of an auction finds. Found these on the auction. This one was only 100K and that one was 70K. They may seem like a lot, but when these go for like $400,000, they're quite good. Disassemble. What's it gonna probably put on the roof for it? Where the hell is it? Is it? I have no idea. The DBX. We need the DBX. It's got like red interior everywhere, bro. Boom, steering wheel. We're gonna get all these parts added onto it. Sell everything that is not satisfactory. This thing will look pretty sick now. Oh, I did not remove the fender. Boom. Window. Oop. Window. 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 We are going to tint these for privacy reasons. Right, let's give this thing a bit of some TLC here. It's been in the auction for way too long there. They're going to scrap it for parts. But I managed to snag it, so yeah, they're not going to scrap it for parts. Ooh, that's a nice rosy red. I feel like it should be a very flashy color so people will get the hell out of the way. But I mean, I think it should be like lime green or something. Something super duper flashy. $1,500, that's money well spent. Ah. Tint it for privacy reasons. We're gonna make it like neon blue or something. Like baby blue, but like chrome? Nah. Metallic. You don't see a car of this color every day. Now let's move you to the second car lifter and let's get the Aston Martin Vantage, also of the same level. Alright guys, it's been a while. I was making a couple other videos, but we got that Vantage all done. The DBX still needs some work, but we'll get to that. We'll test out the Vantage first. Now, I've definitely upgraded it, but I think I've said this before. But the motor wasn't the 1,000 horsepower motor that we were expecting. Instead, it was the 850 horsepower motor, which is still plenty for a sports car of its size. Let's start the dyno test. Oh, well, I stand corrected. My upgrade has bumped it up to 1,100 horsepower. This thing is going to be a demon across the dang track. But thinking it was only going to be 850 horsepower, I did put on race slicks instead of semi slicks because, number one, it's only 850 horsepower, and number two, it still needs to drive in the rain and have decent amount of control. Slicks don't do that. There's no grooves in the tires, so we are going to need some grooves. So we put the race tires on. Let's see how it does on the racetrack. Right, we're here at the racetrack. Now this thing needs to be very, very nimble. Because it's supposed to weave through traffic. Oh, geez, it spins really easily. Come on. He likes to spin. Wait for the car to settle. For you. Hammer the gas. You can't make too rapid of changes. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit. 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 Oh god. I think its main issue is spinning out because it's got too much power on too little grip. But I highly doubt that people are going to be pushing it that hard on city streets. If they do find a long stretch of highway that they can open her up on, this thing is a demon and it will climb the speed real fast. But now, let's head over to the drag strip and really see how good she can open up. Right, here we are. Oh my god, this thing is quick. Good luck on this stretch of road, dude. It is already at 170 miles an hour with no sign of slowing down. Oh yeah, these organs are going to get transplanted in no time. We just broke 228, 229 across the finish. 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. So a little slow because of wheel spin. But after that, that is insane, dude. Well, let's go ahead and get the DBX, the Mobile Undercover Ambulance done. All right, so the DBX is up and running, got the same paint, same rims, same tires, but this time it's all-wheel drive and should have a little bit of extra horsepower. So it should do a little bit better on the racetrack, but let's see how much power this thing's making. In stock, it makes 543 as opposed to 503 from the Vantage. The Vantage made 1100 horsepower, so I'm expecting maybe 1200 from this car. The engines are both from the same manufacturer, so manufacturer would be different for the Aston, the Vantage, 5,000 for this one. Oh, 1188. So not as much as I was expecting, but that's still quite a bit of power. Uh, damn. Has a lower drag rating. I think the other one was the Vantage was a 669, whereas this one's a 609. So, or they might be the same. I'll pop a picture of it, of the drag rating, up on the screen right now for the Vantage so you can compare. But let's go and see how it does on the racetrack. Right, we're here at the racetrack. Oh, it's a backwards dial. Yeah. Holy crap, it's quick. And the understeer is crazy. Jesus Christ, it's quick. Come on. Hit the juice pedal. Come on. Oh shit. Oh fuck. This nimble ass SUV is rocking 130 easily. Because we're hitting 150 easily. Okay. All right. 135. That is insanity for this beast of a minivan or SUV. Let's see how it does on the drag strip. Right, here she is at the drag strip. I think the Vantage did a 9.8 or a 9.9 or something like that. Let's see. Oh, shit. I jumped the gun. I feel like the DBX is actually accelerating a little quicker than the Vantage, which is surprising. Let's see if we can get up to the same speed though. Oh, definitely not. The Vantage did 228. Quarter mile at 9.9. I think the other one was a 9.89. This one did a 9.93. So slightly slower, but still very impressive for a SUV like that. Let's see the speeds. So it did 0 to 60 in 2.4 seconds. The Vantage did 3.0. But I think it did a 2.4 60 to 100, whereas this one did a 2.7. I think because the Aston Martin Vantage had a little bit of wheel spin when launching, but once it hooked up, it really did go. So that's the little discrepancy there. But overall, I think these are great cars. Let's see. Let's do the outro. Right, here we go. Here are the two cars that I have officially gotten. This is the Undercover mobile heart transplant looking car. Well, that's the purpose of it. It's got decent amount of room for ice or maybe something to freaking keep the heart or whatever organ cool, I guess. So there's that. It makes 1100 horsepower, rear-wheel drive, so it's very nimble at high speeds. It's a very sleek car with a very distinct and very out of the ordinary paint job, so people know to move out of the fuck out of the way. But it is undercover, so people are alarmed by heart transplants, I guess. Whatever. Now this one is the mobile undercover medical vehicle. It does have some retrofitting done to it, such as in the fuse box right here. There's an extra fuse, an extra relay right there. And we've added another fuse box down here for all the medical equipment that they might install in this vehicle. They'll have places to put it through fuses to protect the medical equipment. Unfortunately, it's not linked to anything right now because I don't know medical shit, and I don't know what stuff they're going to be putting inside the car. But it does have that extra fuse box for those purposes. This thing makes almost 1200 horsepower, all-wheel drive. It should be a beast in traffic, instant launch, no wheel spin whatsoever, and should be faster than all the other cars on the road. And yeah, this is totally not a sponsored video by Aston Martin. Aston Martin did not sponsor me in real life nor the game. So it's just purely coincidental that I picked up two Astons that I thought would be suitable for these two endeavor jobs. So with that, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know I didn't upload for quite a while, which is not like me, but I'm kind of running out of video ideas, so I might just come up with something else pretty soon. Also, my Grand Theft Auto doesn't want to boot or sometimes crashes, so there's that. I might do another Forza video talking about some new cars I've gotten. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.